What's the latest and the greatest, everybody? My name is JBliss34 and welcome to another Pokemon Showdown battle. We're using our Arbok team again. Hopefully Arbok can put in some work this time around. But I do have Arbok, Pyroar, Emoga, a Sock, a Miltank, and a Claydol. My opponent, he is bringing a Skuntank, Mismagius, a Ditto, Chatot, a Miltank of his own, and a Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan is probably his spinner. I'm guessing his Skuntank is his defogger, but let's get this battle started. Good luck, have fun. He's gonna start off with Mismagius. I'm gonna start off with Emoga. I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch here. He goes for the taunt, thinking I was gonna do something else, but I was like, let me get out of here. I'm Specs. Go out into Pyroar, and I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse. But he switches out, goes out into his Hitmonchan, takes it well, gets a crit. I get a crit, unfortunately. I don't like hacks at all. Even if it's one-sided, I really don't. But I'm gonna go into Arbok here. He goes for a Drain Punch, get the Intimidate off. That Drain Punch still did a lot because Hitmonchan is actually having the Iron Fist ability. I'm gonna go for a Coil here, set up a bit, and he goes down to his Miltank. Think he was gonna set up rocks here. I go for a Gunk Shot, does a decent amount of damage. He does set up his rocks, and I'm like, well, what's he gonna do? He switches out, goes into Skuntank. I go for a Gunk Shot, and that still does a massive amount of damage. 46%, gets his leftover recoveries. He goes for a Sucker Punch. I go for an Aqua Tail, and that leftover recovery actually helped him out a bit. So here, he's gonna switch out, go into his Ditto, get the stats boost, and this is where I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna start coiling up. I gotta set up. I do have my Black Sludge recovery going on, so that's the only recovery I do have. He goes for an Aqua Tail. He is Scarfed. I know that for sure because most of the time Dittos are Scarfed. But I'm just gonna set up another Coil. Goes for another Aqua Tail. I'm like, well, you know what, let me go for another Coil. So here we go. I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch because I don't think I can live anything else. Does 56%. If I was able to get off Aqua Tail on the last turn, maybe I wasn't being able to take him out. But hey, it is what it is. Arbok did do some work, scared out a couple mons. I'm gonna go for a Body Slam here. I am scrappy, not thick fat. Hits the Mismagius. He's gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp, and I'm like, well, what could I do now? I'm burned, but hey, he's gonna go for a Pain Split. I was like, let me set up my rocks, get something going for me. This isn't a bad situation I'm in. He goes for a taunt. I go for another Body Slam, hoping for a Paralyze. Get it. Happy about that. Get leftover recoveries. Burn damage is racking up. I'm like, I gotta switch out. He goes on to his Hitmonchan. I go for another Body Slam. Like, you know what? I'm pretty much done here. Let's go. Hopefully I could waste a turn of taunt. He's gonna go for a Rapid Spin, and I'm like, well, I could go for a Rapid Spin here too. But he's gonna go on to his Ditto. I go for Stealth Rocks, getting him back up. Predicting the Rapid Spin. He goes for a Rapid Spin of his own. He is choice Scarfed here, so I'm like, well, he has to do something. He's got to switch out, which he does. Goes into Miltank. I get my rocks back up, predicting him to go into his Mismagius or his Skuntank. He gets a Toxic off on my Emoga, and I'm like, well, what could I do here? I was thinking about going for an HP Ice, but I went for a Volt Switch instead. Didn't think he was gonna go out into his Ditto. Pretty obvious, so a bad move on my part. I gotta switch. He goes for a Hidden Power, gets a crit, and that pretty much mattered there because maybe I would have been able to live another one, but hey, I was just sacking it off. Now he's gonna go for another HP Ice, just staying in. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower, getting rid of this Ditto. Ditto was a problem in this match. Hated it. Now here comes Chatot. Chatot goes for a Boom Burst. Down goes Pyroar. He is probably choice Scarfed or Specs. I think he was Scarfed, because Pyroar naturally outspeeds Chatot. But he's going to go for Boom Burst. I'm like, I just got to get rid of this dang Chatot. Make sure it's gone. It's down. Goes down to the Mismagius. Well, maybe I got to save this Claydol for something else. Going to Emoga. He goes for a Hex. Was not predicting that at all. Didn't know he had the Hex. Go on a Sock. Go for a knockoff. And here it's like, well, can't really go into Claydol just yet. Let me go for a knockoff. I get a crit, which matter. He has Fist Plate, so that's probably what helped the Drain Punch out a lot. Goes for a Rapid Spin, then a Mach Punch. Go for another knockoff. Just get rid of that Hitmonchan. Thankfully, it's gone. Now here comes Skuntank. I gotta switch out. Go into Claydol. He goes for a Sucker Punch. And this is where, like, well, let me go for a attacking move either way. So he goes for a Pursuit. He outsped. So now Sock, you gotta do some damage here. Sucker Punch doesn't take me out, but I go for a Close Combat, and his Aftermath does just enough to get me down to 6%. I think Aftermath does 25% each time. But here comes Miltank. Go for the Close Combat. Knock him out. But he has Rocky Helmet, and that takes me out. And since I was the first one to go down, he actually gets the win. So, unfortunately, we got the loss, but it was still a good match. Really enjoyed it. Arbok kind of put in some work. It set up, kind of made a mistake, got a little greedy. Should have went for an Aqua Tail and Sucker Punch combination. Would have taken out the Ditto, but hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy, hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe too to catch more battles. But with that being said, I hope you have a great day. Catch you later. Bye bye.